Hello everyone, my name is Jack Flanagan and I'm currently a fourth year student in BIS here at MTU. I'm from Rochestown in County Cork and I went to secondary school in Rochestown College. So in fifth year in school we had a class which was looking at college courses, and for someone who did accounting in secondary school I wanted to be more involved in the business side and the tech side, more on computers, and one course that stood out to me was this course. I'm currently in BIS, and over the 2 years looking at different courses, this was the one that I looked into more. And from hearing advice from not just people I know but from very helpful teachers in the school, they were the ones who said to me, have a look at BIS, and I haven't looked back since, and it's been an unbelievable 4 years here at MTU. So on my very first day here at MTU, which was in 2021, we had a coding module at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I must say I had no idea what I got myself into when we started coding. I think it was the first bit of code we wrote was Hello World, and I was like, what am I doing here? But I must say over 4 years that I've been here, it's been fine, and coding has been taught excellently by each and every lecture that we've had. If you have any problem with your code or any difficulties with an assignment or understanding part of the code, raise your hand. Don't be afraid to raise your hand, because lecturers teach it very well and they're more than happy to help. So two modules that really stood out to me and were of massive help to me for my work placement in third year was project management and advanced IS project management, and I must say that they were massive help to me and my internship with the communication skills, because I'm a very active person. I love working in a team environment, and my time in BioMarin, where I went on my internship, I was working in a team of 8 or 9, and I was interacting with people from the United States of America, which was more people in our team, and getting to know them a bit better. And I must say that the modules that I did in project management were massive help to me and were very beneficial to me on my work placement. So in third year you have a wonderful opportunity to go on a work placement, and for me we had many different companies that we could apply for, but one that stood out to me was BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc, and the role of IT intern, which I applied for, and luckily I did have an interview for them, and the interview went very well, and I got chosen for it, and I must say it was one of, if not the best experiences of my life. But I will say, going in on the first day I was very nervous, but the team and my manager especially, which she should get a very big mention, Kate Creedon, she helped me settle in massively, and everyone on the team helped me settle in, which was, helped me settle my nerves very fast. And I must say, over the 9 months, I wish I could go back there, but it was a great 9 months, and I've massive thanks to them and to Kate. So in my role in BioMarin, I was an IT intern, and on my very first week I was tasked with a pilot scheme that they were undertaking, and their objective really was to have that project across the company in a couple of months, and really my role was to gather information and build business cases with the project, and interact with people from the Cork office, the Dublin office, but most importantly the United States office, which I was absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity to speak with people from across the water, and it was very insightful, and it was very interesting to hear what they thought of the project, and positive and negatives were kind of the main point for the business cases. And once I spoke to, I think it was over 50 to 100 people, I gathered all the information that I was tasked to gather, and I put together business cases for my manager, and we put them out to the company, and it was so successful that it has been implemented in the company, and I've been thrilled to have said that I played a massive role in that. And as I said, working in a team, with the help of the modules, communication skills, that's something that I definitely developed over my time in BioMarin. One of my main highlights of BIS was actually previous 2 weeks ago. I was thrilled to have gone on a trip called the ECF program, which is the European Creative Futures program in Valencia, held in UPV, their college over there. But in Valencia it was for 1 week, and it was a very intensive program, but I was put on a team with people from the Netherlands, Finland, Spain, and even Ireland as well. And it was an absolute pleasure to have collaborated and met all of these people, and I must say that the connections and the friendships that I've made will last a lifetime. So I'm delighted to have being able to go on that experience. The one thing about the campus that I really like is the sports facilities that are available here. As a sporty person and someone who loves football or soccer, whatever you want to call it, there is loads of different pitches available here, whether you're into hurling, rugby, anything. There's so many pitches available, so definitely one of the things that I like with this campus is the different sports that they have available. So one of my hobbies outside of college is actually I coached for 3 years. Previous to this, I was an assistant manager to a schoolboys team for 3 years, and I actually had to give it up this year due to college, but it was something that I enjoyed a lot, and it was all about working in a team environment and learning about, what it's like to be a coach and the different perspective. You're not a player, you're actually a coach. That would be one of my hobbies outside of school, and it's one thing that I plan to look into in the future, doing my coaching badges. My plans for the future, really, I love to travel, especially with the previous trip to Valencia. It's kind of opened my eyes to Europe a little bit, so it's one thing that I'd love to do is travel to different parts of the world, and also hopefully a graduate program or even a master's that I'm thinking strongly about in September.